Welcome to this lecture, and in this lecture we are going to talking about the switch statement or switch case in C++. This lecture will help you to learn or to create a switch case statement in C++ programming. So the ladder if else if statements allow you to execute a block of code amount many alternative. If you are checking on the value of a single variable in ladder, if else if statement, it is better to use switch statement. Means you are checking the value of a single variable in the ladder, so it's better to use switch statement instead of if else if statement. So the switch statement is often faster than if else if statement, but remember that not always. Let's just see, we have code block. This is our software. So this is the switch statement. Okay, and what is a switch case? So we are just using file, edit, view, search, project, build, debug and other menus. So these are our cases right here. So this is the simple example of the switch case here. So the syntax of the switch case here is you just simply use a keyword with switch. Then switch, you just print the expressions right here. Then in the switch statement, you just create cases. So case number 1, and then it close with colon. And then when you are just closing this case, so you just use a keyword which is the name of break, and simply you just write case number 2 and then break. So this is a simple syntax to write the switch statement. When a case constant is found that match the switch expression, control of program pass to the block of code associated with that case. So in that pseudocode, suppose the value of n is equal to that case number 2. The compiler will execute the block of code associated with the case statement until the end of the switch block or until the break statement is enclosed. So it will check all the statement and then it will print the case number 2 right here. So let's just see the example of this switch case. And here I just write hash include an input out stream. Then here I just write using namespace and std, then integer main right here. Okay, now I just take the character, and the character value here is 0, or sorry, it's a character, so character is O here. Then I just write a float data type, which is the number 1 and then number 2. Then I just write cout, and here I just write enter an operator. So this character O is for operator. So operator here are plus, minus, multiply and divide. Okay, now I just close this code right here. Now cn, which is equal to O. So I just take this operator, this character as the input. Now after that I just write cout, which is enter two operands. Okay, let's close this code right here. So operands means add 2 values right here. Okay, then cn and the number 1, then number 2. Then I just write switch case. So switch statement of this character 0. So 0, and then here I just start using the case number 1 right here, which is plus, and you just simply use a single quotation mark with your case and close with the colon here, no brackets involved with that case. So Cout, which is number 1, and then I just write here plus sign, and then number 2, and then here I just write is equal to, and then number 1 plus number 2. Okay, so this is a result of number 1 and the number 2, what we just add the operator here. So break statement right here. Now I just copy this case and the case number 2 for subtraction, division and multiplication. So this is for subtraction right here, subtraction, multiplication, and here it's a multiplication. This is for division and this is for division. So if any of these operators are not matched in the switch case, so a keyword is using which is the default. Sorry, it's a default. Okay, so default is a keyword when we are just using, like, we have no resultant found value in the switch case, so we just simply use default, and here I just write Cout and then error, no operator match in this program. Okay, and just close this code right here and simply close with break statement. Okay, and then return 0. Now I just run this code and here hash include rstream, so hash include, sorry, it's hash include and input output stream. Now just check the code right here, and there's an error which is, this error is not shown to me, so no such an input output stream. So there's an error of this extension file right here, so here I just write switch and then this is division sign here. Okay, so I just already create another new file with a switch case. So you can see here this is C++.c, so it will go to the mix up C and C++ files. So I just create a new file and copy this code here. Now I just run this code right now and check the output. So enter 2 operand, which is 2.3, so I just take the float value right here and then 4.6. So you can see here no error, no operator match in this program because I'm just not adding any of the operator right here. Okay, so run it again and then here I write 2.3 plus 2.3. So you can see here error 2 operand. You can see it enter second number operand, and then when I just enter the second number operand, so it will show me the error here because I'm just adding 2 operand right here, which is 2.2 and 2.3. Let's just check the another output. Okay, so 2.3, and so I just add minus 2.3, sorry, 2.3, and then add the operand here. Okay, so here I just write 2.4. So you can see here 2.3 minus 2.4, which is equal to minus 0.1. So this minus operator entered by the user is to store in the character. Like when I just add this minus operator, so it will store in the character variable, and 2 operands means 2.3 and then 2.4. are stored in the variables, which is number 1 and the number 2 respectively. So then control of the program jumps to cout number 1 and the number 2 minus, you can see here control of the flow program goes to the case number minus. Okay, so it will jump to this case. So finally it will break this statement, and with the switch statement you can see here it will break this statement, and if the break statement is not used, all the cases after this correct cases are executed. You can see here I just add this operand right here. So you can see here, sorry, I just add 2 operand together, so plus and 2 operand 2.3 and then 4, sorry here plus 2.3 and then 5.6. You can see here 2.3 plus 5.6 is 7.9. So you just simply get the result with these operands. So simply add the operator right here and then 2 operand. Okay, so if you find any of the problem regarding this switch case, so please let me know. Thanks for watching this lecture.